it's time for the market update. I'm going to cover November 2025 residential sales. We're going to kick it off with Perry County. So for the month of November 2025, 12 new homes came on the market. $338,000 was the average sales price. Days on market came in at 81, and there were 11 homes sold. Looking back a year ago at November of 2024, 9 new listings, $216,000 was the average sales price. Days on market was 37, and 8 homes sold. So as you can see, things are selling a little bit slower than they were last year. Now, let's look at year to date, January 1 through November 30th, 2025. There have been 134 homes come on the market. That's about an 8% decrease from last year to date. Number of sales is 115, a little over 9% less than last year. Average days on market has jumped up 22% and is now coming in at 72. Average sales price, though, has increased almost 12%, coming in at $260,683. And right now, sellers are getting about 0.5% less than they were last year of their list price. So sellers are getting 98.3% of their listing price. Now let's cover Cape Girardeau County. There were 71 new homes that came on the market. Almost $316,000 was the average sales price. Days on market was 55 and 86 homes sold. Looking at November of last year, just to see how things compared, there were 76 new homes. $258,000 was the average sales price. Days on market was 66 and 93 homes sold. Now, year-to-date for Cape Girardeau County from January 1 through November 30th, 2025, there's been about a 2% decrease in the number of listings. 1,056 have hit the market this year, and 877 have closed, which is a little over 4% more than last year. Average sales price is coming in at $290,386, which is over 6% increase. Days on market has jumped up almost 6%, coming in at 55. No change to what sellers are getting. So they're getting the exact same amount of their listing price as they were last year, and that's 97.1%. Now, covering Bollinger County. This county has been hopping this year. So 12 new homes came on the market. $223,000 was the average sales price. 133 days on the market, and 5 homes sold. Looking at November of 2024, there were 7 new listings. $170,000 was the average sales price. Days on market was 44, and there were 6 properties that sold. Year to date for Bollinger County, there has been an almost 60% increase in the number of homes that have come on the market, coming in at 115 this year. 73 have sold, which is about 38% more than last year. Days on market is up about 5.5% at 77 days. No change to the average sales price, coming in a little bit over $200,000. And right now, sellers are getting 96.3% more of their listing price. And that's 1.5% more than last year. We're going to wrap up with St. Genevieve County. 12 new homes came on the market. $198,000 was the average sales price. 56 days on the market, and 7 homes closed. Looking at November of 2024, there were 9 new listings. $250,000 was the average sales price, 77 days on the market, and 9 homes sold. Year to date for St. Genevieve County, there has been a 9% increase in the number of new listings. That's coming in at 180 so far. And then there has been about a little over 15% more homes that have sold this year at 129. Days on market has increased over 9%, coming in at 59 days. Average sales price is up almost 3% at $267,092. And right now, sellers are getting 97.3% of their asking price, which is just a little bit less than they were receiving last year. So if you have any questions about the market, don't hesitate to call, text, message, comment below, or stop by and see me. I'm here to help and look forward to talking to you soon.